Okay, this video is about what does it cost a month to live on the RV. I figure I spend about $1,000 a month living in my Scamp, and I broke it all down for you. But the way it works for me, I stay in New Mexico most of the winter time, so I get the New Mexico state pass for the parks. It costs me $225 because I'm not a resident, and if you're a resident, it costs you $100. For the whole, it goes for a year. It's good for a year. But anyway, with the pass, I can just go from park to park, park to park. And the first 3 nights, I'm paying $8 a night because Reserve America charges $4 to do the paperwork. So $4 and campsite is $4. That's $8 for the first 3 nights. So the first 3 nights, $24, and after that, it's $4 a night. So the next 4 nights is going to be $4 because I usually stay like a week in one spot. So $40 a week, 24, 16, $40 a week. So basically, I'm camping in a campground with electric and a water for about $160 a month. Okay, so that's not a bad deal, you know. It's basically just like paying rent or paying a house payment or whatever you want to call it, because basically my Scamp is my house. So I mean, $160 a month. I mean, cheapest I'm gonna live any place. I'm gonna break everything down for you, but I figure, like I said before, $1,000 a month. The next thing I came up with was food. I spend about $50 a week on food, and I think I eat pretty good, and it comes to about $200 a month. Included in that food is my water. I usually go through about 6 gallons of water a week, and I buy my water from Walmart in the gallons, and that way it doesn't spill all over my car and I don't have a big mess. A lot of people, it costs $1, so I spend about $6 a week in water, which I added into my food bill of $50 a week. But a lot of people, what they do, they go to these water places and they buy water for like 35 cents a gallon. So I'm paying $6 for 6 gallons, and they're usually getting 10 gallons, paying $3.50. But I did a lot of work overseas, so I like staying with the same water, so I stay with Walmart spring water. Okay, so $50 a week for groceries equals about $200 a month. My next biggest thing, which is one of my biggest things, is my car insurance and my Scamp insurance. My monthly insurance premium is $200 a month, and that is strictly my fault because a couple years back, I wrecked my Honda Civic, totaled it, messed my hand up. Plus, I wrecked a Suburban, so my insurance company had to pay for both of them. So it went from $137 a month with full coverage on my car and my Scamp, vandalism on both, to about $200 a month. So that was my fault. That was, you know, just bad me call. So anyway, $200 a month for insurance. My next thing is my Hotspot, because wherever I go, I always have to have Wi-Fi. So I use a Verizon Hotspot. It's about this big, and I pay $80 a month for that, and I get 100 gigabytes a month, which is I don't watch movies, but if you watch movies, a movie's gonna take about 2.5 gigabytes. But basically, all I use my Hotspot for is to upload my videos to YouTube, and once in a while I might catch a football game if I can't get it on my TV. But usually wherever I go, these campgrounds, I always get all the network shows. I always get Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS. So most of the time I can get, you know, the games, or get the few shows I do watch. I'm not real big on watching TV, because most of the time in a camp of this size, most of the time I'll be outside at night hanging out with people, or sitting around the fire, or just out and about doing whatever. But anyway, that's the deal on my Hotspot. Next thing is my phone. Okay, I don't use Verizon phone service. I use Straight Talk through Walmart, and it's $55 a month, unlimited data, no contract, just $55 a month straight up. I've had Straight Talk for probably 5 or 6 years now. It works real good for me, so I've stuck with it. So between my Hotspot and my phone, I'm paying $135 a month, plus $200 for insurance, $200 for my food, and $160 for my rent or mortgage, or whatever you want to call it, parking my camper in a state park. Okay, next thing is going to be meds, because as you get older it's a known fact, at least I think it is, that your health is going to start deteriorating, so you're going to have medications for whatever reason. Mine's for heart medication. So I do have AARP insurance because I am above 62, I reckon. So my insurance usually comes to about $50 a month, and what I do, I get 90-day supplies, and a lot of times majority of my prescriptions can't be transferred from one state to another, one Walmart to another. So what I have to do, I call my doctor, I find the closest Walmart in my area where I'm at, get the address, do a screenshot, and then call my doctor, get a hold of his nurse and say, I need a new prescription, I need it sent to this Walmart right here, and after you get it taken care of, please call me and notify me that it has been taken care of. That way I never run out of any of my prescriptions. It works for me. I've really never had any trouble like that. My doctor goes along with it, so good to go as far as my meds, my prescriptions. The next thing, which is sometimes big and sometimes small, is the gas. I think I usually use about $50 worth of gas a week, and that, you know, sometimes it's higher and sometimes it's lower. It just depends on how much running around I'm doing. My Subaru does get pretty good mileage, but if I stay like a week at a time at a park, I get a whole lot better mileage with the Scamp off the back of my Subaru, so my mileage goes a long ways that way. But I spend about $50 a week, which is about 4 times 4 is like $200 a month. So my gas bill is about $200 a month, and I do pretty good with that. I mean, sometimes it's a little higher, sometimes it's a little lower. And the biggest thing is you got to keep up with are your credit cards, because most of the time when I'm staying at a state park, I put it on a credit card. Sometimes I do put it on my debit card, but most of the time I put my reservation and stuff on a credit card, and then at the end of the month I make sure I pay that credit card off. Don't carry a balance and in 6 months you'll have a, you know, a $500 balance on a credit card. Just use your credit card, and that way you pay for your state park reservations. Also, if you have a credit card, in case something goes wrong down the road, you can cover whatever the cost of your mishap is, which is a good idea to always have a backup, because a lot of times a lot of people don't want to carry, you know, a large sum of money. So having a credit card is a good backup. So anyway, all said and done, I got one thing left: my laundry. I do like to do my bed linens about once a week. I have a pretty good stock of clothes. Most of the time all I'm going to be wearing is a t-shirt and sweatpants, or t-shirts and blue jeans or whatever. So my laundry bill comes to about $20 a month, which ain't bad. I mean, so the grand total of what it costs me to live on the road, the style I'm living in, my Scamp, pulling it with Subaru, is $905, which ain't bad. You're not, I don't know of any place else you can live for $905. So hopefully this video helps y'all out, gives y'all a rough idea of what it costs to be out on the road. It's a good life. I mean, for $905, you have to stay within your means, though. You can't be going out to dinner every night to a fancy restaurant, or going to a movie every night. I mean, the whole idea of being out here is to discover things around you, your environment, nature, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, you know, just live within your means, basically what I'm telling you. You're away from keeping up with the Smiths and the Joneses, so just live your own life, do as you please, go where you want to go, and you know, $905 a month is not bad. So hopefully, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Me and Little Man go enjoy our Christmas probably. I don't know where we're going today or tomorrow, but you can also follow us on Instagram, and it's Instagram. I usually keep that up to date daily because my videos usually run 2 to 3 days behind. But if you want to follow us on Instagram, it's all small caps, and the word is, all the words are ran together, and it's My Scamp Travel Trailer. All ran together, all small cap, but usually I keep that up to date because, I mean, it's easier to keep that up to date than it is to make a video every day. So, like I said, if y'all enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Once again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, me. Oh, me. Oh, me. Mm.